What's the difference between Otter or Descript? Which one should I buy? I'm going to give you all the answers today. I'm actually a customer of both Otter and Descript, right? And I can tell you upfront, both of them are very different tools and have very different use cases, right? Sure, yes, on the front, they're both doing audio transcription, right? Otter does that, Descript does that as well, right? So I guess what is it about that transcription that makes them so different from each other? I'm going to answer all of that for you today, and then I'm going to show you the differences between both the tools. I'm going to share the pricing. I'm going to share the use cases that both the tools use for, basically compare them versus each other and help you decide if you should go for Descript or Otter. All right. First of all, the main difference between both of them is that Otter is an audio transcription software, while is a transcription based video editor. And because of those, both have very different use cases, right? So Otter is probably best used for if you want to summarize your meeting notes, extract insights out of it, and jotting down notes yourself. That's probably the main use case of Otter. While Descript is more if you're a creator and you want to edit video content by just removing transcription text, and it automatically cuts out the video, right? So it makes video editing really simple. Like a beginner could start using it within 10 minutes, right? So it helps you create better video and audio content, right? It helps you create snippets of it, it helps you create edited versions of it, right? So it's completely different. Descript is built for video editors and creators and marketing teams investing in video and audio and solopreneurs. Otter is best for, like I said, meet and transcription and AI based notes. It's best for, again, for CEOs, busy professionals, people who are in a lot of online meetings and just want a way to summarize their meeting notes easily. And it also works organization wide. If you want to extract, if you want to record the calls, if you want to transcribe them, and if you want to create meeting notes and then put that back into your CRM, like Salesforce, then Otter is great. So I would say Otter is better suited for salespeople, while Descript is better suited for marketers and creators and marketing teams in general. Now, let me show you what the user interface looks like in Otter. All right. So when you kind of log in, you basically have an interface like this. Now, the main thing is that you can basically click on record here and then it'll start recording. And let me show you how the transcription looks like. Okay. So I recorded a note. Basically, I was doing a workshop and I wanted to create some notes. So I did that. And it basically transcribed it really well. Okay. Now, what it also did was it created a summary of this, like my workshop. So the introduction, the specific parts of the workshop, and then you can go into deep detail, and then it also summarizes within, like, the bullet points within each section, right? They created this summary, they created this bullet point list, they created this outline, okay, and then all you gotta do is just go through it once your call is done, right? Now, the other thing that they have is like auto chat, right? So if you're working with teams, you can obviously message your team members. But what's interesting was you can ask Otter to give you better insights, right? Was the workshop content? Let's say, who is the workshop content for? And there we go. It automatically identified through my transcription that it was a workshop for the marketing team at one of my clients, and then it basically gives a good summary, right? And just like that, you can extract insights, right? Perhaps I can ask it to, I don't know, try it out. I never tried this before. Okay. Like you can use your transcription summary, you can use a transcription and use it in ways like you never imagined before, right? So another feature that I really like is that it starts creating like a summary of keywords, right? So in here it starts giving you an idea what's the kind of general theme of this call, right? So I don't have to go through the transcription to understand how it's going. Right now, for example, sales teams, when they record calls and when they have these transcriptions, of course you don't have the time to go through a 23-minute transcription word by word. So you can just go through the summary keywords, you can look at the summary here and just get an idea really what the gist of the conversation was, right? And I guess that's the heart of Otter, right? Otter is just a really good transcription software, but more importantly, it's more like a automatic meeting summary software, right? Now, within this, you can also kind of, if you want, edit things out, create highlight notes, right? So, for example, if I want to highlight this, I can highlight it here. Okay, and now that that's been added in like the takeaways, I can add comments, I can add action items in here. You know that, hey, this is a good point to consider while closing the deal. You can copy stuff, you can, I don't know, add certain things. So that's basically it, right? It basically does the transcription. Now, they have a lot of integrations because I think the major people that use it is like salespeople and everything. So you can integrate it with Zoom. So it records notes from there, from your calls there, through Google Meet, through Microsoft, Slack, all of that. Now within this, you can also it also has some team features like folders and direct messages and channels, and you can do that. But like I said, the heart of what Otter is about is meeting transcription notes, right? And you can integrate it with your Google Calendar and all of that, and basically make it seamless. You don't even have to hit record every single time. Like it'll automatically do that for every new meeting that you join, right? So it just becomes super easy. And that's basically what Otter is all about. Now let's look at Descript. So Descript, like I said, has a completely different use case. So I'm going to show you a simple example, right? I took a video of mine, right? And I basically put it in Otter. Sorry, not in Otter, in Descript. Right. Now, it automatically transcribed the video and basically connected the video to words, right? So when I take this word, I'm basically copying a small snippet of the video where the word really was used. And I can just hit on delete. And now it basically deletes that word from my editing content, right? From my video. And this is so useful because when you're when you're editing using video editing tools, like to find the right time where a specific word was used, like you waste a lot of time there. And in here, you can basically just remove this by just reading through the script, right? Now, where it becomes more powerful is you can actually search for words and just delete those, right? So I use the word basically a lot. Now, let's see if I've used basically. All right, so I've used it 11 times. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to remove this. Okay. So in one instance, I can just select remove all, and everywhere basically was mentioned in the video is removed. All right. Now, within Descript, you can also shorten word gaps. So anytime there's a gap, maybe of more than 1 or 2 seconds, right? It can cut that out, right? So it makes the video short and succinct, right? So I've already done that in here. You can experiment around with it. It also You can also remove filler words, right? So it automatically has a library of filler words and remove that. So, basically things like all of that, it will remove those. And yeah, that's That's basically the heart of Descript, right? Now, where this helps is if you want to promote your video content, what you can do is you can take a certain piece, right? A certain text, and then basically just duplicate this into a new video. And it can be a 30-second short video talking about a certain section. So you can promote it through Instagram, YouTube Reels, whatever, and then link people to the actual video, which is, let's say, on YouTube, right? So it helps you create those small, short snippet videos, right? You can also do some more complex editing, like, for example, within a certain section, if let's say you don't want to show your screen, but instead you want to insert a video. Maybe, let's say I'm talking about mentors. So maybe if I want to, for relatability, if I just want to add a video about mentors, right? So it has like a huge video library, right? So you can basically add that in here to make the video more engaging. Okay. You can add videos, you can add GIFs, you can add images, audio. So basically, the kind of videos you see today on Instagram and everything, and they have these random GIFs showing up and all of that. They actually do it through Descript. The other thing you can also do is you can add text in here, you can add an image, you can break this video down. Breaking this is super simple. All you gotta do is just add a forward slash and then it basically breaks the video. Right. And the last cool thing in here is that they have templates, right? So you can use their templates to create any sort of video, right? So for example, if you have a podcast where you don't have a video, you can create an audiogram with the captions, right? Through this, right? So it's a great thing if you're a podcaster, right? If you want to create like a Zoom style video, or if you have two separate videos and you want to put that into this, or if you want to just create like a product video or something, you could do that through multicam feature. Audiograms have already showed. You can also create like Instagram reel content with transcriptions showing up. You can add all sorts of animations. There's a lot you can do in here. And of course, it has the regular video editing tools like adding features like blur and changing the background and all of that. Right. So what I'm trying to say is that Descript is completely different from Otter, right? Descript is meant for a use case where you want to edit your videos and audios, right? While Otter is for summarizing your audio, right? Otter does not support video. Descript is majorly meant for video and also supports audio, right? So very different offerings. Now, it'll also be good to just compare them real quick on the pricing, right? Okay, now first let's look at Otter's pricing. $17 per user per month, and it gives you about what I'd say 20 hours of transcription. Okay, and then they've got business plans where it becomes $40 per user per month. Descript, on the other hand, costs something like $12 per month with 10 hours of transcription hours. You get 4K video resolution, you can remove filler words, you can have 1,000 word vocabulary if you have anything specific. You can overdub certain words, right? So if let's say you spoke a word incorrectly, you could use their AI tool to overdub it. Of course, if you go for the higher tier plan, which is the plan that I'm on, the pro plan, you get 30 hours per month, which is more than enough when you're recording videos. You get all of that. You get a bigger filler word library. You can remove repeated words and you just get unlimited on a lot of other features as well, right? In terms of value for money, even though I think both are very different tools, I think Descript has much higher value for money because the features are way more advanced, while Otter, I'd say, is higher priced than Descript and has more fewer and specific features, right? But again, two different use cases, right? So I guess that's the difference between Otter and Descript, right? I hope you understood this, right? So if you're considering between Otter and Descript, right? And if you just want a suggestion which one to try first, right? If you're a sales team, if you're a salesperson, if you're somebody who's looking to improve their meeting notes or reduce time taking meeting notes, go for Otter, right? And if you're somebody who's trying to extract insights from your meeting notes, go for Otter, right? While Descript, I'd say, is great for marketers and creators. If you're somebody who's investing in audio and video content and you want to really simplify and save time creating snippets or large videos and everything and editing it, Descript is a fantastic option. So that's the difference, right? If you're considering buying either of these tools, I'd appreciate if you can consider buying through my affiliate links below. It won't cost you anything extra, but will help support my efforts in creating more videos like this, right? Thank you so much for considering. And again, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I will be happy to answer them. I've been using both these tools for a while now. And yeah, I can answer any of your questions and queries. As always, if you like this video, please like it and share it with others. And also consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We do a lot of software reviews and comparisons. And I think you'll find it very interesting in your buying journey. Thank you for listening to me today. I wish you a wonderful day ahead.